Hey all everyone, this is Southern Heathen. I am back with another video. So today's video I'm going to be talking about the notorious enchantment phase that everybody who's new to any kind of religion, or they may be solidifying their religious beliefs or practices or whatever. So the enchantment phase is a term that I discovered way back a long time ago when I was a little bitty baby pagan. And this is way before I discovered heathenism and all the various different forms of Reconstructionism. And it was a really interesting concept of a period of time when everything is sparkly and new and pretty and everything, and you haven't put dirt and sludge and slime and all that type of stuff on your practice. And the essence was that if you can practice your religion for 3 weeks, you're probably going to make it. Because by the time you get to 3 weeks, be like, yeah, the newness is gone, and now I can focus on the grit, and that is your sources or reading more pagan books. So yeah, pardon me, I just had breakfast. So one of the things that I have learned about the enchantment phase is that there's a lot of various things that determine if you actually do in fact get past your enchantment phase. One of them is silence. I always tell people, no matter if you're practicing Wicca, heathenism, Kemeticism, whatever, the biggest thing you need to do is keep your mouth shut on what you're doing. This is to prevent any kind of negativity coming your way. And what I mean by negativity, I'm not talking about negativity as in, metaphysical negativity. Okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about negativity as in words. Being dragged to your pastor by your parents because they just cannot understand why you would want to be a pagan. Keeping your mouth shut about what you're doing. Praying to the gods in your head. Praying to them when you know that your parents can't hear you is one way to practice your religion. I remember when my mother did not want me to be practicing any kind of polytheistic religion. My mother ended up being extremely bedridden, and I would have to go out and I would have to take the trash out. So before I did that, I took a paper cup and I filled it with water, and I would go outside and I would put the cup on the stairs and I would throw the garbage away, and then with the same hand that I held the cup with, I would pour out a libation to the earth deities, and then I would throw the cup away. That was one way that I practiced without my mother noticing. I also got interested in pocket altars or altoid shrines, and I would fill it with birthday candles, and I would keep candles hidden. Now, one of the things my mother did let me do is burn incense. She had no problem with it because I chose some of the really nice smelling incense. So she let me burn incense, so I would actually offer the incense as an offering to my gods. But it got to the point, I think, after I had been in it for 5, 6, 7 months, that, look, I want to have something more permanent and more out there, and that was when we started clashing big time. But I had already gotten past the enchantment phase, and I was like, yes, this is what I'm going to do. So it's important, like I said before, to keep your mouth shut about what you're doing until you have been in it for a while to where you are firm and absolute on your beliefs. Same thing goes when you are no longer living with your parents. If you know they come over because they want to be annoying, um, you know, it's and you're going through that period or that phase when they come over, make sure that you keep it to yourself. But the enchantment phase is vital for anybody who's new to any form of paganism. It's also vital if you're returning to that form of paganism, especially when you know that, lo and behold, you don't have to worry about the negativity coming your way. So, for people who may want to know, I did go through my enchantment phase years ago, but I still consider any time that I make a decision religiously that I'm not going to be part of a group or I'm not going to be part of an organization or whatever, that when I move on and go somewhere else, that I go through that enchantment phase. And for me, my re-enchantment phase is more of a reintroduction and reaffirming what I'm doing, and that's what it is. But for people that are brand spanking new to any form of paganism or paganism in general, the enchantment phase is something that you have to go through. It's unfortunate, but you have to go through it. So anyways, so I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, may the gods watch over you. Bye.